Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today's Star Wars Andor Season 1, Episode 4. It's been a little while since I did my last video. I've had to temporarily relocate and unfortunately at the same time I'm battling a bit of a chest cold since I got here. So hopefully I sound okay and maybe my nose is too red or I don't know. But I'm eager to get back into this show. It feels like it's just getting started. Cassian, having just met the Peter Skarsgård character and getting off planet, he's obviously got Cassian in mind for some job. He's been in contact with the gal about Cassian for some time, so I'm really curious what he's going to have Andor go do. Really feels like it's just getting started. The last episode was great with the battle there in that old warehouse. It was just awesome. So looking forward to it. Let's roll it.
There's a med pack. Take hold of something.
Oh, he did mess up his hand a little bit, didn't he?
Calculating for Aldhani.
Are they coming? Do as I say.
Oh, that's kind of a neat little robot eye. Told you to sit down.
What's powering this?
It's been a day of
Okay.
surprises.
Not normally one to do hyperdrive, huh?
You're bleeding on my floor. Fix your arm.
I haven't agreed to do anything but save my skin.
Yeah, he is kind of just out for
skin.
himself, isn't he? For now,
What's up?
just a survivor,
Med-nog.
I suppose.
Just a sip.
Med-nog? Never heard of such a thing.
Either I drop you somewhere and you start running, or you come with me.
Pretty easily
What's the
left it
offer?
behind.
5 days. Big stakes, big danger. You survive and deliver. I'll give you 200,000.
That's a pretty good paycheck, I think. Yeah.
What would we be stealing?
The quarterly payroll for an entire Imperial sector.
Ooh. Well, if the cut's 200 grand, I guess that's a lot of money. Can you carry that many credits, or is it all on some sort of like USB stick? Man, I love it when they put Coruscant in shows, but looks awesome here. God, it looks real.
Further erosion in local authority may require an increase in our black line budget.
What is this item from
Oh,
6?
he was the
The dimensions of the conflict
Meister
have
in,
diminished
Game of Thrones,
sufficiently
wasn't
that
he?
Mining has resumed on the occupied land.
What is our purpose, Legret?
On Vala 6?
I open the question to the room. What do we do in this building? Why are we here? Anyone?
We're here to
conquer.
further security objectives by collecting intelligence, providing useful analysis, and conducting effective covert action, sir.
Sounds like she
Very
read the
good,
brochure.
Deborah. That is verbatim from the ISB mission statement and wrong.
Yeah, that's
Security
just the
is
public
an illusion.
message.
You want security? Call the Navy. Launch a regiment of troopers. We are health care providers. We treat sickness. We identify symptoms. We locate
you
germs,
root out
whether
plague.
they arise from within or have come from the outside. The longer we wait to identify a disorder, the harder it is to treat the disease. Do you understand my meaning, Legret?
Yes, sir.
Don't trouble
Yeah,
yourself.
you're trying to
writing the
prosecute
memorandum.
pre-crime.
I'll reassign it. Blevin, Morlana's sector. This incident on Ferrix.
Corporate security, sir. They're still in charge out there. A stolen Imperial Starpath unit was recovered at the scene.
Those responsible.
Unknown.
Proactive measures, sir. There's an increase
So
in
what is this
construction
gal
shipments
doing?
going to Scarif, sir.
This is just to build the Imperial data facility?
Think of a name for yourself.
Clem.
For the next 5 days, you'll be Clem.
Interesting. Okay, so he's infiltrating.
Who's that?
Yeah, they are parked
Well,
in the
they're
middle of
working for
nowhere.
I thought you were in charge.
I think it's best you stay inside until I've had time to work it all out.
Interesting. He's just another worker, basically. He seems like a
Take
leader
this.
type, but... Is that a kyber crystal?
It's a Quati signet. Blue kyber.
Oh, okay.
Skystone.
Oh, yeah,
Ancient
blue
Rome.
kyber.
Celebrates the uprising against the Rakatan invaders.
Oh, come on now.
Don't take less than 50,000 for it.
In Ahsoka, I was
No, it
really
will always
thinking
be
that
worth
they
more
were
to me.
talking about the Infinite Empire,
back
but
when this is
that's a real tie to the Infinite Empire
yeah.
now, talking about the
I want it
Recruitment.
back. Giving you my word.
Yeah, Infinite Empire was, in some of the older Star Wars books. That was from, like, way before the Empire, or I guess even Jedi. I think back then it would have been Jedi or something like that. But I haven't seen them mentioned since some books I read a long time ago. Just some sort of underground resistance group, huh? Yeah, you could just take off if you wanted to. Oh, except the robot will see you doing it.
Help you with?
Like it read his mind.
You can pilot, you can shoot.
It'll tear the team apart.
Well, that's not much of a team,
Oh,
is
come
it?
on. Yeah, really.
Are you giving me a choice
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
No.
You take him, we'll call it off.
And if he's the problem?
Well, that's the advantage of renting him. He's disposable.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Permission to kill him if you want to.
This has to be a win, Val.
You will leave here and be escorted with haste to the transfer center, where you'll be issued with any personal items that the Imperial
Empire's taken
inspectors
over.
have had time to inventory.
Questions?
No.
The older
No,
gentleman
you
there
will not
told this
waste
guy
further Imperial
not to
time
do this.
reading the report.
But I've had nothing to do with this.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, you should have been there.
It took the combined ingredients of idiocy, ineptitude, and total disengagement for this farce
Correct.
to have reached the full apex of incredulous disaster.
This guy's got away with
Seriously.
words. You raised your
My
hand.
files are filled with corporate security fiascos, but this takes the prize.
And you, Deputy Inspector Carr.
Yeah, this guy.
Proud.
Eager Beaver. I don't think he's proud anymore.
Take solace in this. You will not be replaced. You've rung the final bell on corporate independence. As of this morning, the Milana system is under permanent
Wow.
Imperial authority.
Whoever the owners of this corporation are, probably gonna try and get you back for that one.
Is your arm something I need to worry about?
He probably doesn't mind too
Well, it's
much
a long
being an
walk.
Imperial now,
Through
though.
the night.
Who is he?
You should have asked him that when you had the chance. We never mention him.
Okay.
If you change that in any way, you and I are going to have a big problem.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Down, Tuckins!
TIE fighters. Ooh. So much for the safe route.
They won't be back today.
Where are you? You said it in the meeting. It's got to be here.
There's a raw transmission in here somewhere.
She's got something going on behind the scenes, doesn't she?
Unauthorized Imperial equipment, Ferrix 0430. Right, that gives us jurisdiction. I want you to go to Blevins' office, tell them we need everything they've got.
Interesting.
It might be more if you went.
I don't want to spark his interest.
So we've got some, like, infighting here amongst the Imperials. That's interesting. He's actually going to Coruscant, huh? Who is this guy? Is he an Imperial? Huh. No, not an Imperial, just some rich guy. Oh, the wig's very convincing. Yeah, just some rich guy or senator or former senator or something, maybe.
My assistant tells me you refused to turn over the file on this incident in Ferrix.
I have work.
He's just gonna try
It
and
was an official
exert
request
some
made by
authority
an
here.
officer of my staff.
I suggest you schedule an appointment.
I want the full Ferrix report.
It's my sector. You might want to steady the ladder before you start climbing.
I'm not looking for career advice.
That's a funny
You
statement.
fall here, you fall alone.
Are you denying my request?
Sounds
For the
like
second
it.
time today.
Fine. I'll take it to Major Partagas.
Don't look down.
The fall might hurt a little bit. Well, that's funny. He's got what looks like an AK-74 there.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
This is Clem. I haven't mentioned him before now because I wasn't sure we could get him here on time. Let's get Clem settled in.
Good to have you, Clem.
I don't think they agree. Well, some of
Pinta,
them
feed him,
like having him there,
and
I
then
guess.
take a look at his arm.
Don't even give him a chance to argue with you. did this guy get fired or something? Like, traveling back to Coruscant now? Oh, is this his parents' house? Oh. She's disappointed. Still happy to see him, though. Just some big apartment complex, I guess.
Blaster burn. Needs to be killed.
Yeah. He fought his way free, just like she said.
Do you know him?
He comes highly recommended.
So you don't know him?
I know that we need him.
He's committed.
Well, she trusts the,
I want to.
She trusts him for now, I guess.
Cause. When it comes down to it, that's all I need to know.
I don't know what his beliefs are, but
Vel,
he's willing to make some money for the cause.
Okay. All right.
Wonder if he heard any of that. Probably not.
Senator Mon Mothma's here. New driver.
Anyone we
Mon
know?
Mothma. Wow.
Never seen him.
Chandlerland.
One would think.
Yeah, he looks a lot different now, doesn't he?
Senator, what a pleasure to see you.
You as well, Luthen.
We often refer to the gallery as Coruscant's unofficial temple of patience.
Well, I have to start coming here more
A
often.
museum,
You're teasing
interesting, or an art gallery.
So, a gift for your husband.
Yes, it's his day of days. It's
Oh, he runs a shop.
He has an interest in military artifacts.
Yes.
With a Powan monk cudgel. You see the ceremonial variety
cudgel?
in many places, but it's a treasure for the true.
Oh, look at that thing. Ouch.
May I show you something?
Oh, don't bother. I couldn't afford anything here.
Please. There's no harm in looking.
Yeah, no, there's no harm in
Interesting
looking.
coins. Is there anything else that might interest
Well,
you?
your timing is excellent. I have something very special. If you can't deliver, I need to know.
Do you think I'm not trying?
Oh, of course.
But I need to start planning if you're no longer coming through for us.
The money's there.
Oh, so she is helping.
Watching everyone.
This is different. They're everywhere.
You got a new driver.
I feel under siege.
He is probably an Imperial
Many mouths to
spy.
feed. I can only forage for so long.
I found someone I think can help me.
Someone who? We need funding, not more people to worry about.
Don't
Is it
lecture me
Organa?
on vulnerability.
Why don't you take this on loan?
May I?
If your husband doesn't love it, I'll be glad to take it back. It's a daring choice.
Wonder if this other guy is gonna pick up on what that just was. Oh, awesome. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
He's here now? Where?
Getting cleaned up.
And we've no say in this?
It's not
Nope.
a boat.
Just like that?
It's been in the works.
What else don't I know about?
This helps us.
We have an extra uniform. Gonna need to leave us a belt and gloves.
Clem!
So an
We need
Imperial
another hand,
insider.
You know it.
Who is he?
He's Clem. He's here. That's all that matters.
Look, we're wasting daylight. Let's get on with it.
Just some
Remember
dude,
time.
man. Yeah, he's gonna look a little conspicuous with that
What's
bruise
with all
on
the
his
patrols on
cheek, I would
Stone Canyon?
assume.
Is an Imperial engineer arriving from Coruscant. We've been mapping the old trail for him.
Ooh, that's a beautiful bonsai. Wow. What a neat apartment. I guess that's what a senator
all
job
this?
will get you, huh?
Dinner for the governor.
What governor?
My regimental mate, that governor.
That's tonight.
It's on your calendar.
Who else is coming?
Seating chart's just there.
Yeah, it looks like quite a big group.
Bars, Danga, Sly Moore from the Vizier's private chamber?
Is that a problem?
You can't be serious. These people hate me. They spend every day trying to undo anything I've touched.
Well, perhaps tomorrow they'll think
Yeah.
twice.
Maybe you can actually
Not right now,
convince
please.
them to
Go.
like you.
Don't seat them near me.
Oh, I've taken care of that. You're at the boring end of the table. These people are fun.
Oh, are they?
Interesting.
Are they fun? Well, we should find some Gorman guests for tonight and see how amused they are. Your fun friends just cut off their shipping lanes yesterday. Do you know how many will starve? Perhaps we can laugh about it over the third
Well, you need to
course.
keep those
Perhaps you
feelings
should
to
have a
yourself.
rest.
If you make me pay attention, I will, and you won't be happy. Don't do this again.
She's not into the
Arctic
new
Amma,
way
the Valley
as
of
you
Caves,
are.
The Sacred Valley. The Empire came in 13 years ago and liberated the airbase Al-Kenzi. Now, the Aldhani garrison is a depot for supplies, weapons, and the payroll for the entire Imperial
It's a nice
sector.
model you got there.
Garrison, observation tower, sentry defenses, all to protect this runway opening here.
I'll do it. It's fragile, that piece. The rain gets into the glue.
The runway descends underground to the flight deck of a single
Obviously, we
MAX
know who
7
built
Roanoke
it.
freighter. We're taking crates of payroll from that room, loading the freighter, and escaping out of the runway tunnel.
I was wondering if it was going to be just a
In a
bunch of
row.
like large boxes.
Those were TIE fighters we saw on the way in.
Yeah, how do you
far is
escape
the
that?
base?
From the garrison.
50 clicks, you said.
52.
Fine, 52.
They're going to be right on you.
9 minutes. We've timed it.
Okay. You'll be lucky to make the horizon. It's a suicide run.
Especially if you're fully loaded, I'm assuming.
That's why they only keep a 40-man regiment in the garrison.
Because they know no one's stupid enough to try it.
Once every 3 years, for as long as anyone can remember, the Aldhanis gather in this valley for a celestial event they call Makani Bredani, the Eye of Aldhani.
Okay.
Thousands of them.
To see what?
Imagine
Are they
50
still going
meteor
to?
showers all at once, but like a curtain being pulled across the sky.
Interesting.
Until the window to the galaxy forms over the horizon.
You've seen this?
I've seen it twice. It's not the event it used to be.
It's a
What
recurrent
is it?
band of crystallized noctilucent microdensities. Billions of crystals. Very heavy, but small and unstable. As the planet passes through the belt, they swarm the atmosphere, heat up, and explode. From the ground.
And you can fly through that?
And the sky is chaos.
Yeah, I was going to
We've
say.
calculated an escape trajectory that gets us out just before the eye closes.
happens in
But
3
no
days'
ties
time.
can follow you, I assume.
They won't
Sounds
know where
pretty
we came from,
dangerous.
and if we can beat the clock, we'll be gone before they even know what happened. Are you in all the way?
He's in all the way, I think. For that much money. Yeah.
Speak.
She's demanding the raw data from the incident on Ferrix.
The star path unit that was recovered at the scene has been traced to a theft at an airbase under my jurisdiction, sir.
Is it worth creating this much intra-office friction in the pursuit of what seems like a straight-up case of a robbery gone awry?
I'm seeing signs of coordinated activity over a number of
Well,
sectors.
what did you hire her for if you didn't want her
Similar items of interest, repeated methods.
to be doing research
Gut
like
instinct.
that?
You came to us from enforcement. We act on vetted and verified information.
Sometimes gut feelings better.
Alert me when this materializes into something more definite. Until then, confine future activities to your sectors. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Huh. I don't know if I like that. It's like burying your head in the sand.
You have 2 sectors to supervise. Levin is handling 6. He does, I will admit, hew to the traditional viewpoint of this office and its staffing. He is, I'm sure, a challenge to work with.
Well, take another step back down that ladder, I guess. Wonder if she's going to end up going a little bit rogue here.
Know how to use this? That's an Aldhani phrase book.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you'll need to know some of the local kind of language, I suppose.
Can I eat my food?
You'll eat, you'll let Cinta check the bandage, and you'll have learned all that by morning.
Yeah, we're working here,
The
man.
first watch.
I really enjoyed this episode quite a bit, actually, especially with having seen Coruscant there, and kind of all the characters are in motion doing different things. We get some Imperial officers now and some Imperial infighting, if you will. Mon Mothma and her husband, that's kind of intriguing as well, right? There's some dynamic at play there that seems to be a little bit probably against Mon Mothma's plans with, now we know what his name is, Luthen. Luthen, he's got a pretty good cover as some sort of fancy art or relic dealer. Obviously a rich guy, and can kind of help out the rebellion, I suppose, without too much trouble, I suppose. But really cool to see Andor now with this new team, hear what their mission's going to be. Sounds pretty daring. And, you know, this eye or whatever they call it with this meteor shower, whatever it was, I can't wait to see that because it sounds really cool. But can't wait to see how this goes in the next episode. Just it seems like a lot of different parts of the story kind of in motion, kind of going a whole bunch of different directions here. So can't wait to see it. Please give a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.